Oh God, I can't do this today. So I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I've been kind of buying some extra stuff during this whole quarantine period. And I guess it's because I can't do things. I've been like buying some things to do instead. I mean, I know at home I can do like some art projects and things like that. And I have been doing those types of things a little bit. However, I just wanted to share with you a couple things that I've been buying too. Before we get started, my name is Katie. I like to talk about things like helping people, the environment, animals. And this is kind of going along with the whole helping the environment thing because I did thrift all of my items. I know that some people have some issues with the whole Goodwill and gentrification of thrift stores, but I will also talk about that in a minute too. So if you are new to my channel or you just haven't subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button below. The first thing I'm going to be talking about is Poshmark. Now, I know that there are a couple other platforms that people use, like Depop and maybe Mercari I've heard about and some other things, but Poshmark is the one that I have an account for. And I will say that I feel, and the general consensus seems to be that using those types of apps does not necessarily contribute to the gentrification of thrift stores and upcycling and things like that, because by virtue of having access to those stores and being able to pay for shipping through the online platform. So I'll show you what I got from there. The first thing I got is this bralette. I am not going to be trying this on for the camera. However, I had one and it didn't fit me, and I'm actually like pretty conservative with how I dress, but I just wanted it for underneath something just in case it like showed a little bit of skin, then it would actually be showing this instead of skin. And I just think it's really pretty, and it also smelled really good when I got it in the mail too, and I like the color. So I'm really happy with this purchase, and this is something that I'll definitely be wearing. I only bought it to replace the one that I had that didn't fit me, and I ended up actually giving that one to my younger sister. So this is just like a replacement item. It's not... So in my head, I kind of feel like it's a little bit less bad that I purchased it because it's replacing something that I didn't use and I was able to give the other one away. Now, the other thing that I got off Poshmark is this bag from Known Supply. If you have watched my channel, you know that I'm obsessed with this company, and this bag actually was in a cause box from before I received the cause boxes. It's an overnight bag, and the reason I bought it is because the one that I use I've had since I was 12 years old, and it is completely ripped in every possible way. There's no more compartments or anything anymore. Please excuse my dog sounds. There's no more compartments or anything anymore, and I really am just obsessed with this company, and I could definitely use a bag. So I did get this from someone off Poshmark who I believe got it in one of their cause boxes and chose not to use it or sell it, which is fine because I am happy to have it now. Now, the next bit of stuff that I'll be showing you is from Goodwill. I know people have problems with this store, but that just happens to be the one that's accessible to me. The Goodwill that I do shop at is in a pretty wealthy location, so it's not as gentrified. So in my head, it's not like as gentrified because it's surrounded by a whole bunch of wealthy towns, to be honest, and pretty much all of the people who shop there live in these towns, and they're just kind of recycling each other's clothes. So this is Goodwill. My total for all of these items that I'll be showing you is $27 even, because I rounded up my purchase to make a donation. I have been trying to get some like pajama type items because I have been working from home. I don't know how much longer that'll last. However, I personally like to be comfortable at home. I'm the type of person who just takes off my dress pants or jeans like the second I get home from work and puts on comfy clothes. So these are a pair of Peanuts Comics leggings. I'm not like super obsessed with Peanuts, but I just think it's funny, and I thought it was super cute that they were on leggings, and these were $1. Now this is kind of something to put over my dresses because I have a lot of spaghetti strap type dresses, which obviously you can't wear in the workplace. And if we go back to work when it's getting colder out, I'm going to want something to put over it that's long sleeves. I do not currently own any of these, and a lot of my work pants don't fit anymore, so I'm probably going to be wearing some more dresses if we go back to the office. That is also the same deal with this white shirt. So this one actually is like short sleeve kind of to put over a spaghetti strap top as far as I'm concerned. So this is something just to make my outfits more work appropriate. I had one, it got completely destroyed. I didn't feel I could repair it, and it just made a lot more sense for me to buy one from a Goodwill store. And I don't remember how much this was, but pretty much everything I bought was pretty cheap. Obviously, like all my items were $27 total, and I got like 7 items. So now this is just a tank top that I really liked, and I'm typically not like an outgoing type of person. However, I am like low-key obsessed with rhinestones, I think from my gymnastics days and my leotards growing up, and I saw this and I was just like super obsessed with it, so I got it. It is a tank top, so it's something that I would be wearing like on vacations or on the weekends or going out, but I think this is super cute with like a pair of blue jeans. One thing that I don't actually have a ton of is just long sleeve cotton shirts. I have sweaters, I have sweatshirts, but I don't have any just like long sleeve shirts, especially ones that are appropriate to wear to work. I have the ones that I have are like from 5K races, and they're logoed and branded and everything, so they're not the type of thing that I could wear to the office. However, this is. So I was excited to find that at an affordable price, something for an in-between type of weather. Just, you know, preparing myself to go back to the office. I mean, if it doesn't happen now, like it'll happen eventually at some point. So this is something that is a tank top, but it has thicker tops. It's not a spaghetti strap, so it would probably be okay for me to wear to the office. I would probably wear a shirt underneath it, and also I think this could double as like a weekend outfit with a pair of blue jeans and like maybe that bralette I bought underneath. I think there's a lot of different things that I could do with this black top. It's dressy enough to wear to work and also to wear on the weekend with a pair of blue jeans. Now I prefer to run on the treadmill instead of outside. I know that's like a lot different from most people, but it's just a preference that I have because I actually feel like it pushes me harder. And I mean, I could get into the reasons for that, and I would be rambling on for a long time. But anyway, it is really like humid and muggy in my house, so I'm always looking for tank tops or like sports bras to wear when I'm jogging in the downstairs. And I found this, it kind of looks like a basketball top to me with the way that the holes are and everything, or kind of like one of those jerseys that you put on in gym class in elementary school over your clothes to like show what team you're on. But I mean, it's really lightweight, and that's important for me when I'm jogging in the basement just because it is so humid. So I thought this was a really good find. I think it's a brand, yeah, it's Under Armour brand, which I didn't really care about. I just cared about that it looked so lightweight. All right, so that was all my upcycled clothes that I recently purchased. Just wanted to share those with you. I hope that you know that there are options. You know, it's for you to decide what type of business you would like to support. Goodwill, Salvation Army, Savers, online platforms like Poshmark or eBay or things like that. I have used eBay in the past too, but I just wanted to show these were the 2 companies that I did just recently purchase from, Poshmark and Goodwill. I don't think that anyone should really be judging anyone for shopping at a Goodwill or something like that. I mean, people are doing their best. As far as I'm concerned, for me personally, it is in a wealthier town. I don't really think I'm taking away from people who are lower income just because of the location of this specific Goodwill. As far as how they treat employees, I mean, you know, that's something that I would have to decide in the future how I feel about it. And as far as Poshmark, I mean, I'm not a big fan of how much shipping they charge, but it is a good place to get some upcycled clothes or specific items that you're looking for. Like in my case, I was getting rid of a suitcase and a bralette, and I was able to find one on there. So I did what works for me, and hopefully everyone else does what works for them, and just, you know, be conscious and do what feels right for you.